First couple of weeks, what are your impressions of being a varsity football coach?
The first day I got hammered on the phone. Was the first thing. That was new. Everybody from the news press to you, to everybody was emailing, calling, and just hammering me to talk to the players and see what our program is going to be about and any of the changes and things of that nature. That was the first big thing. As far as the players go and practice goes, we've been intense, we've been energetic, and the whole time, and we're very excited for the season.
In terms of the talent level on this team, what can you say about this?
The seniors are very, very skilled. The juniors are fairly skilled. They're going to need a little work, just as always. We didn't have any guys moved up from the sophomore class last year, so that's something that we're working with to get our our junior class up to snuff for varsity games, getting used to that level. But we got a lot of returning seniors. We're going to have 4 returning guys on the O-line that started for us probably 80% of the time last year. So we're looking forward to that, as well as receivers and a lot of guys on defense, a lot of secondary and everything are going to be returning members.
Did you change anything that has implemented? I know it's such a short period of time, but
yes and no. We did some adjustments that we already had planned on doing. I met with him. Me and Gary met with him the Thursday before he passed on that Saturday, and we had some stuff that we were going to implement regardless. But for the most part, no. Our offense we're almost identical. We've added some stuff that we would normally add, and we're going to go week by week and just make sure we do our normal adjustments. We were all on board before Jeff. We were all on the same page of what we wanted to coach and do.
Is the team going to use that as like an inspiration this year?
Absolutely. We're kind of quiet about it. We don't really want to bring it up too much. You know what I mean? But it is a motivation for these guys, as well as myself and the other coaches on the staff and everybody in the administration and the community. I don't want to say it's a direct reflection of him. How our season's going to be, but it's an inspiration for these guys, and they definitely want to win for him and implement the stuff that he had taught them.
Offensive side of the ball, who do you have in the backfield?
Marquise Glover is going to be a big hitter this year. He's really good at running the ball. He can run, catch, do it all. He's more of a multi-purpose athlete. He plays defense as well. He's going to be hitting people, and so he's not afraid of contact. He was a big player for us last year and will be this year. Quarterbacks, we got a couple of real good guys that can throw some really nice balls. Receivers, we got some speed out there. We got some guys that have some wheels and can juke and do that stuff.
Who are the quarterbacks?
Right now it's Gabe Loza and Andres Venezuela. We call him Gordo Venezuela.
Gordo Venezuela, okay.
Yep.
Is it wide open right now still? You haven't picked a number 1 guy yet?
We're week by week with every position. There's some guys, if they work hard in practice, it's going to reflect in a game, and some guys that don't, and it won't. So we're week by week. Every single player and every single person has their positives and their negatives, and we're always trying to improve those negatives.
Now with Marquise, I know San Marcos traditionally always is a good, hard running back. Is he in that same mold?
He's in that same category there. He's going to run hard. He wants to get to the touchdown. He wants to get in that end zone and run through that thing too.
Come on! Out of bounds! Out of bounds! Only had 1 win last year. You think you'll improve on that?
Hopefully, I just want to play every game hard, all out. It's my last year, so just play till the whistle's blowing. That's about it.
San Marcos has tradition of using their running backs quite a bit, in football games. Are you ready for that load? Are you looking forward to that?
Yeah, hopefully just get as much yards as I can every game. Try hard.
Quarterbacks.
Right now it's Gabe Loza and Andres Venezuela. We call him Gordo Venezuela.
Gordo Venezuela, okay.
Yep.
Is it wide open right now still? You haven't picked a number 1 guy yet?
We're week by week with every position.
Go! Hold up! Touchdown! Was it out?
Ricky Lopez is going to be really good as a wide receiver. He's fast. He really wants to go up and get that football. He's not afraid to cross over some linebackers or go deep. He's really versatile. He can catch real quick. Another one is Andrew Thayer. He's really, really fast. I think I don't remember his exact record, but he was one of the fastest kids at JV track. Competing for even with varsity guys, he was smoking some of those guys. So in the 100-yard dash and stuff like that, he's very agile and very quick.
He's going to be a receiver or a
receiver?
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, how about the offensive line? Obviously, you being a former lineman yourself.
And I'm still the O-line coach.
Okay.
You know,
Who are some guys out there that are really going to pave the
Garrett
way?
Hazarian, our center, probably a guy, if you had to pick out an offensive lineman to be on any team, it would be Garrett. He is tremendously smart. You know, he's got like a 4.6 GPA. He wants to win at everything that he does, and he works hard at everything that he does.
What's his size?
Right now, he's probably $170, 5'7", 5'8", around there. He's a little bit on the smaller side, but he makes up for it with his attitude and his enthusiasm.
Do you have some size on the line? Is that, I mean,
We have
obviously
a couple
that's
guys
critical
that
in
are
the
bigger,
league.
but you know, our trend in football here is shifting to where we want the most athletic guys that we can possibly get. We want football players to be on the field at all times and to maintain throughout the four quarters. You know, we have some guys with some size that are going to play key roles, but you know, the trade-off for size is you know, the stamina and everything that you have to have. We want guys that are going to be mean, go hard every single play.
What can you say has been the moods, you know, since the passing of Coach Hess, and what's been the mood of the team coming into practice with Coach Dale?
I really say, like, we've been really motivated. I'd say we kind of all come together and gotten together as a team and just moved forward with all of our new coaches. So it's pretty positive, looking good for the season. So, yeah.
What's going to be your role this year on the team?
My role, going to be linebacker and center, and I'm going to try to just keep everyone on the right path and keep going forward. So, yeah.
What can you say about this team, I mean, as far as the talent level? I mean, I know it's going to take some time, but tell me about the potential of this team.
We have a lot of potential. Like, just being out here with defense and offense, we're looking really good so far. So hopefully we can pull it all together in time.
Let's go, take somebody's spot on D.
Hey, block.
Ready?
Go, Austin.
Line them up, Austin. There it is. Go! No, you gotta keep your feet pumping. Go, defense. Why are you stopping? Come on, defense.
You get a new field this year. How's that for you?
Yeah,
After
it's
a senior
awesome.
year.
Yeah, we practiced on it a couple times already, and it's really nice. It's a lot better than our old field, so stoked about that.
So you have a lot of things to be motivated about with a new field. I mean, motivated playing for Hess, and looks like a lot of positive this year at San Marcos.
Yeah, we're gonna have a good year, hopefully. So we'll see how it goes.
Let's look on the other side of the ball. Let's start with the defensive line. What do you got? What do you have up there?
A big guy is going to be Edwin Duenas this year. He's a big guy, really big. He likes to hit. He wants to run at people. He's also playing fullback on the other side of the ball. He's a big dude.
There it is.
The starter is Alex Macias. He finished really strong for us at the end of last year. He runs hard. He chases people down, and he does not give up.
How about linebackers?
Linebackers again, Garrett Hazarian. He's going to be a stud back there for us this year. Last year we had him and John Kim, and he was probably Garrett was probably in on 33% of all of our tackles, either solo or combo tackles. They all work hard. Another one, inside linebacker, is Noah Zimmerman. He played probably about half the downs last year at inside linebacker, split between him and John. And he comes forward. He likes to hit as well.
Okay. How about in the secondary?
Secondary, outside linebackers, we got Daniel Carreño, returning guy, Gordo Venezuela, outside linebacker, returning guy, Ricky Lopez, free safety, returning guy, Omar Torres, another returning corner. We got a lot of returning guys that played a lot last year for us, and they've made strides and strides of improvement this offseason.
Well, that's got to be encouraging. You got some experience. It's not going to be a totally green team.
They're really athletic too, is what I like. You know, they can run around the field and they're not going to get tired on me.
So what are your expectations for this year?
You know, I like to let the wins and losses work themselves out. My goal right now, and it's always been my goal as coaching, is to make sure the kids are prepared. Make sure every practice that they feel like they've earned the right to win a football game. And we start from there and go on to our season.
Is this something that you've almost dreamed of?
Absolutely. You know, like I said, it's an honor and a privilege that they even considered me. You know, and that's how I feel about it. It's not a right by any means. You know, I don't feel entitled to anything. You know, I enjoy coaching no matter what, and being the head coach, being able to do what I want these kids to do, I think it'll be a benefit for them and me and the community.
Touchdown! down! Twinkle toes there. Good job, Glover. Let's go. We need a good D. Come on. Let's go.